For folks in the audience on the cusp of either designing a customer journey project, whether it's B2B or B2C, and they're listening to this and they're like, okay, well, let's design for an impact. Let's uncover, let's make this actionable. Let's get the ROI out. What advice would you give them on how they can make this really generate 10x return for the investment they're about to make?
Yeah. It's a great question because I think it goes into your kind of scope and objective of what you call your customer journey research. And I'd say that the first thing is understand the business metrics that are really going to drive the business, and design the customer journey work to identify improvements in those. So let's just go through them. There's awareness to conversion rate in every company. There's a first purchase to subsequent purchase. There's number of products per customer. There's a retention rate. There's a net promoter score, which has typically a direct linkage to some type of value. There's customer satisfaction scores. So there's a variety of those factors. Understand what those are, and then as the customer journey work goes on, ask what am I learning about this that's impacting each one of those metrics? Not one metric, but every single metric. And the more you ask yourself that question, the more opportunities you'll find. And the customers will tell you. If they're really happy with something, they're more likely to buy more products from them. Now, it's common sense, but what you really need to know is it's 23% more likely to buy, or that they buy 28% more products, because then you've got something to take to the senior team to say, look, I've got my customer journey research has uncovered a path towards 28% more product sales. Now, no one's not interested in 28% more product sales. So then the question is, how do we go get that? As opposed to, let me tell you what I found out in my customer journey research, which is the CFO is going to roll their eyes at this one, and half the senior staff is going to stop paying attention. But they'll all pay attention to the numbers. But start with the organization metrics, and don't think small. Okay. I mean, the other part is, well, all we need to do is find 5%. Okay. And if we find 5% improvement, that'll be enough to give us some street credibility. What if you found 50% improvement? What if you found 100% improvement? Okay. Then you've got something that's transformational. And that's what customer journey should be. It should be transformational. So set your sights high and be bold about it. But the good news is customers will tell you everything you need to know. All you have to do is ask them.
Great words of wisdom, Greg, and that's what you're known for. So thank you for sharing that. For our viewers, something that I want to also outline over here is thinking big is important, and designing for an impact is equally important. We can gloat about this now because we just fresh off the cuff of working for a very large Fortune 50 manufacturing firm. That was a project, again, led by Greg, where I'm very proud to say, we guided the client in designing for a certain impact. The impact was to save X amount in their cost leakages. The client had never seen Journey Effort make a commitment up front that this effort would result in cost leakages that we were pre-committing to. And 3 months out, the results are in. Not only did we uncover cost leakage opportunities that were 10 times the amounts that we had committed to, but the goal that we were able to uncover was really close to, I would say conservatively, 200 million in revenue opportunities with existing clients. And that was really the icing on the cake that the client had never seen coming. In full transparency, neither had we, but that's also the benefit of journey mapping as a format, as a tool, and designing, as we've always claimed, for a certain impact. Because when you design for that, then often you are pleasantly surprised with 10x, 20x, 50x times the returns you can get.